Now, the recent execution of a British man in China for drug smuggling triggered heated debate between the British and Chinese authorities. At the centre of the argument was whether the man was or was not suffering from a mental condition, bipolar disorder, and whether he was aware of the actions and the consequences.
And recently, a number of widely publicized attacks on either family members or strangers by mentally ill assailants have resulted in several deaths. All this has led to more attention being paid to an area of health that has long been largely ignored in China.
A recent survey carried out by the People's Daily found that more than 16% of university students frequently experience anxiety, depression and nervousness. And the Mental Health Research Institute at Peking University says that while 15 out of every 1,000 people will suffer from depression in China, an incident rate similar to that of the US, the number of medical professionals working with mental illness in China is 43 times fewer than in the United States.
Well, in the face of this, our researcher Jackie Wen went online to find out what net users in China are saying about mental illness and its effects on society. She joins us now from the newsroom. Well, Jackie, what are people saying about this topic?
Well, most of those commenting see mental illness as a major threat to health in China and say more attention should be paid to it. A lot of people seem to feel that today's fast pace of life and work pressure make the situation worse. They say there is more competition for jobs and social life is more complicated than before. Even amongst young people in schools, mental problems are one of the main reasons behind students dropping out. There's also a feeling the authorities should be doing more to address the issue of mental illnesses. For example, publicizing what services are available, removing stigma, and encouraging those with potential problems to get professional help.
And Jackie, have there been any other suggestions online?
Although most people believe those suffering from mental problems should seek help from specialists, they say a big problem is the uneven distribution of mental health centers in China. Big cities like Beijing and Shanghai offer a variety of help, such as hotlines, special columns, and facilities. And all major hospitals are required to have a mental health department. But it is really hard to find qualified help in remote regions, where anybody suffering from mental illness is feared and avoided. One person points out that the highest rate of suicide is amongst rural women, who have little access to psychological support. But the problem seems to extend even to the main cities. Many people complain that treatment for mental conditions is out of the reach of many people as it is too expensive.
Thanks, Jackie. And later we'll be returning to the topic of attitudes towards mental illness in China in our feature. But stay with us. BON News continues with Straight from the Street coming up next.